So now I'm going to show you how to use the spin button on the user form in Excel. So I'm on my developer and I'm going to Visual Basic here, and I am going to go Insert, and I'm going to go User Form. I have the Properties windows up here, and if you don't have the Properties window, the Properties menu is this one here. You go to the View menu and then you select the Properties window there. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to have to put a label on here. So from our little pop-up dialog box here, we're going to select the A here, and I'm going to draw a spot for some text in here. So I'm going to go down to the caption, and I'm going to change it to height in inches. And then I'm going to go down and change the size of the font to something bigger because it's a little small now, so I'll go 11 and say OK. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a text box so they can enter their height in inches. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a box right beside here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this text box. I'm going to go txtht. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a spin button. From your dialog box, you have a spin button, and I'm going to put it right beside place where you can put your text. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of this from Spin Button 1 to Spin Button HT. So now what we're going to do is we need to tie these two together. We need to tie the change in this spin value is going to change the value that's in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to double click on the spin button. So what we need to do is enter text, which is the text box, txtht.Value equals spin ht.Value. And that's all we need to do. So let's go back to the user form. So I've clicked on the categorized on the properties box here, and I'm going down to value. And so let's say that the shortest person could be 48 inches. Okay, then I enter 48. So the 48 is my average. Let's go down to the bottom of this box here, and so we can see the scrolling options here. And so the maximum would be, I would say, there's not too many people that are 8 feet tall, so let's go 96 inches. And the minimum, I would say, is 2 feet, so 24. Then we enter that. So now I would like to set the value to be the 48 when it opens up as opposed to a blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the user form. I don't want it to be on a click. I want it to be on to initialize, to start out as this. So I'm going to drop this down and I'm going to select initialize. Now we have this piece of code above us that we can delete. And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the line that we have that was in the spin button, and we're going to go Control C, and I'm going to go Control V. So let's go back to our user form, and let's click on the text box here, and let's go to alphabetic, and let's change the font to something so we can see the numbers. So let's make them 12. We'll say OK, so that they're big enough. So let's run this user form. And so it says 48 inches is how it's starting. And so we can go up or we can go down on the user form if your value is to enter the values. So that's how you use the spin button on Excel user forms. Please subscribe.